What's going on, Stargazers? Autumn Equinox, Libra season, they share the same thing. You know, Libras always like to share, they like to be part of partners. So it's kind of like, yeah, makes sense, right? But the Autumn Equinox is a really big astrological holiday. I'm doing a virtual ritual. You can sign up for it. It's $12. It's going to help you really manifest what you want and use that energy and just get like a lot of good, clear energy going through your nervous system. It's a lot of healing stuff there. But yeah, a lot of big shifts are on us because with the autumn equinox, we get a big change of archetypal energy, meaning it's really going to bring a lot of changes to the institutions. It's going to bring a lot of changes to the governments. It's going to bring a lot of change into rulership. As you know, the 2020 forecast that I did, it's all about the emperor and the empire. And then as we move into the autumn equinox, things shift into an archetype called death. So this is about change, purification, letting go. But I mean, what can I say about Libra season? I mean, there's a lot going on. We're going to have some Mercury retrograde, some intense planets also going direct. But really, the first day of Libra is a day of balance. It's when the light is the light is balanced with the darkness, and the scales are really set to zero. And so we are really asked to do the same as well. So this means that we're going to see maybe that we're not as balanced as we think we are, and at the same time we're going to see where do we stand on our path, and do we need to get closer to our path. And this is a very personal experience. Nobody can really tell you that, but you will really see like how far off am I, or am I right on it and I need to keep going, but it feels horrible. So it's really like, get a good sense of that, because it's the birth of humanity, it's the birth of humankind, it's the birth of Adam and Eve, you know, metaphorically. So it's a lot going on there. Obviously, Libra can be very complicated, but it's packed with a lot of opportunities. It's an air sign. It has a lot of emotions. Sometimes what can happen with Libra, if you are a Libra, if you have a lot of Libra energy, or even in the month of Libra, we think one thing and then someone tells us something else, and then we want to think that way, and we completely question ourselves. So the question that's coming up throughout this Libra season is, how do I know if I'm on my path, or how do I know if I'm not on my path? And even more so, how do I know if I'm being taken off my path or if I'm being put on my path? Because how would we know the difference? So the virtual ritual is going to explain all of that. I'm going to give you some good tips on that, to really get aligned with what it is the path is and how we're supposed to be on it. Because each and every one of us has a very unique mission, we have a very unique purpose, and we have a destiny that we need to fulfill in this life. So we got to really get honest about that and see, you know, get out of our small narrow-mindedness and see like, okay, where am I on this path? Now, the universe is recording everything. So we know that from the Akasha, we know that from the Book of the High Priestess, we know that from many other, you know, symbols, is that everything's being recorded. And on the first day of Libra, our records are being read, where we get that report card, we see, okay, where am I with that? And then a judgment's being made, and we kind of see like, you know, a sentence is being made where we can see like, how much energy are we going to get? How much love are we going to get? How much you know, protection and whatnot? Everything is going to be bestowed upon us, but to the degree that we've done our actions, the things that we need to do. Have we been lazy? It's almost like the Santa Claus energy. Have we been naughty or nice? And then we will be given what we need to fulfill our destiny, our unique mission, based on what we've done in the past. So it's really about going from small picture into big picture, and really allowing us to shift the destiny, especially as the COVID thing going on. We can really shift out of this and shift into something new. Now, some of you don't believe that. You'll go into another reality. That's fine. But maybe you can shift also your beliefs. You can shift your perspectives, and then you can come into a, you know, a prosperous, loving, and different reality. Because I truly believe that things can shift. But you have, you know, we have to believe it as a group, as a collective, because it's more powerful. So it's really like, it's about doing these changes, reconsidering things that we've become too used to, and allowing for that energy of death to make changes within us, and that we can really find peace and humility, and really get like a good sense of alignment with what we're supposed to be doing. So of course, use the Libra essential oil blend, and you use it, I mean, you can use the spray, but you can also use the essence, and you can just, you know, smell it like that, and then of course put it into your hands. It smells really good. It has rose in it, and then you can just kind of like rub it on. It'll help you align with the cosmic energies that are going on through Libra. Oh, it smells really good. Also, take care of your skin, take care of your kidneys. These are all things ruled by Libra. You're going to want to also use some jade. So let's talk about some of the transits that are going to be going on with the Libra. So there's Libra Phase One, which is like the first several days of Libra, where we are going to be inaugurating that archetype of death. Okay, so this is not about like dying or anything. It's about change and purification. It's from my Cosmic Pixels Tarot deck, Death. Okay, so this is about, you know, bringing more changes, more purity. There's a lot of intense energy. Our file is being reviewed. Our report cards are being reviewed. How have we done in the past, you know, lifetimes, months, weeks, days? And death is going to really give us that energy to purify and release so that we can regenerate and really see, are we on the right path, or do we need to make a change there? So we're, you know, on the first day of Libra, again, we're being really drawn close to that source energy so we can remember and recall, why are we here? Why have we been born here? And what is it that we need to do? A lot of us, like, we forget about that. And it's not until like we hit like a midlife crisis where we think, oh, maybe I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. That's why people have midlife crisis. So it's really, again, we want to make these changes now so that we're not wasting time later trying to figure it all out. And then we're going to have the full moon in Aries. Be sure to sign up for my virtual ritual on that. And if you are a Libra, please consider getting a solar return reading, which is your birthday reading. It's good for a year. We can look at your goals and everything and make a game plan. Also, Libra is a really good month to get balancing. I mean, every month is a good month to get balancing, but make sure you're doing some energy work. This is for all signs as well. And then we have phase 2 of Libra, which, you know, Pluto is going to go direct on October 4th. And again, we're repenting more, having more remorse, kind of seeing like, what are the things that we couldn't control that we need to let go of? We need to stop beating ourselves up. We need to trust in the system. And we have to open our hearts and give ourselves forgiveness and give other people forgiveness as well. And Pluto going direct, which is the ruler of the death archetype, is going to like bring more energy, more opportunities for us to release and to purify. And then, of course, it might bring up some issues about stress as well, especially with the whole COVID thing and the pandemic and all the restrictions. And we're kind of like, we want to break free and break out of that as well. And then the last phase of Libra on October 13th, we're going to have Mercury will be going retrograde. So this is going to, again, give us more internal thought processes, going to give us some more second chances to make changes as we need to. And then we're going to have the new moon in Libra 3 days after on October 16th. And that's going to, again, give us a reboot into balance, into alignment. And then, of course, what we want to do is just kind of like during this time, we want to like just rest and, you know, put our mentalizations to rest and stop projecting onto others, stop projecting onto ourselves. So yeah, that's pretty much Libra in a nutshell for everybody. Of course, if you want it personalized, you can do a chart reading with me. You can also really invest that spiritual light for Libra for the next month and also for the next 6 months, because this is the autumn equinox and there is a lot of opportunity there. You can do the virtual ritual throughout the entire month of Libra. So it doesn't only have to be on the first day, but you can do it for 30 days. It's $12. Send me a message if you don't find the link anywhere. I'd be happy to send it to you. And then you also get a worksheet with that. And then you can really kind of journal and help reduce the judgment that's going to be casted, because that's the way things work. You know, the spiritual world has a system. It's not random. And a lot of times people think that they can just do whatever they want, but it's the same way. There are laws on earth. There are laws in spirituality and on the invisible realm. I mean, cause and effect is one of them. So it's, you know, we're getting a review of all that, and maybe we're going to take it a little bit more serious now, because I mean, look at the state of the world, and we're only going to change it by each and every one of us doing our part. So again, my name is Arik. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your trust. Please subscribe, follow, like. Let me know how you feel and think about all this. Don't be scared, be happy, because this is, with all that intensity, we have a lot of strong energy to make a change. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being the one who makes a difference by using Dash Astrology, and have a wonderful autumn equinox and month of Libra. May it be very auspicious. Bye.